something completely unexpected just happened. A word tied to Jimin has officially been added to the Cambridge Dictionary. Yes, you heard that right. Not a music award, not a chart record, but a word, a language. And the reason behind it is what makes this story so powerful. Let me take you back. On August 18th, major global media outlets, The Guardian, CNN, The New York Times, all broke the news. Cambridge University's prestigious dictionary has included new words that young people use, especially those popularized through TikTok. And among those shiny new entries, one word stood out like a diamond: delulu. Now, for some, delulu might sound silly. It comes from the word delusional. But for K-pop fans, it carries a special meaning. Back in the mid-2010s, in online fan communities, delulu became a playful term. It referred to fans jokingly believing they could date their idols. It wasn't something dark or harmful. It was humor, imagination, a way to laugh at ourselves. But here's where it gets magical. The word was just floating around in fandom circles until Jimin. When fans started posting pictures of him on TikTok, captioning them with phrases like, "I'm revealing my boyfriend," suddenly delulu wasn't just slang anymore. It was everywhere. The Times of England even reported about how this little fan word exploded because of Jimin, spreading joy and laughter across the internet. And now, that same word is sitting inside the Cambridge Dictionary. Think about that for a second. A term once whispered in niche fan communities is now officially recognized in one of the most respected dictionaries in the world, all because of Jimin's impact. But let's pause here. This isn't just about one funny word. This is about what people call the Jimin Effect. Over and over again, Jimin has proven that his influence isn't just limited to music. Remember when Time magazine highlighted him for turning something as simple as a hug into a global meme? People all around the world imitated Jimin's warm embrace, spreading positivity. That's not just a meme. That's a cultural shift. And who can forget March 2023, when Jimin became the very first K-pop soloist in history to hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with Like Crazy. That wasn't just a record, that was a declaration. A moment where an artist from Korea stood at the very top of the world stage, telling us dreams really can cross every border. Now add to that his name tied to new dictionary entries like delulu, Jimin Effect, and even the phrase Jimin-level popularity. That's not just influence, that's legacy. What makes this even more emotional is that Jimin himself never set out to chase these things. His kindness, his humility, his artistry, they naturally ripple through people's hearts and create waves. Waves so strong that they change not only music charts, but even language itself. So here's the big picture. A boy from Busan, who once dreamed of dancing, is now someone whose very presence has altered the way the world speaks. That's the Jimin Effect. And it's not slowing down anytime soon. Think about it. When the next generation looks into the Cambridge Dictionary and stumbles upon the word delulu, they'll see a piece of Jimin's story living inside it. That's history. That's forever. And maybe, just maybe, that's proof that words, like music, have the power to connect us all. And Jimin is right at the heart of it.